Welcome everybody, I am Brenton Pack, the Case Packer Business Segment Manager for Brenton, a ProMock product brand. Brenton is located in the Lakes area of Alexandria, Minnesota, north of Minneapolis, about 2 hours. Here at Brenton, we've been designing, fabricating, and assembling case packers for over the last 33 years. In the beginning, we started with line shaft cam driven machines. These machines were robust and described as tanks. The footprint was extremely large too. Over time, our thinking has changed on how our machine should operate. First, we started with mechanical driven drives replaced with servos. In 1996, Brenton introduced the first all-servo case packer to the automation world, the Series 35. This machine was the top of the line for intermittent case packers. Since then, we evaluated and redesigned it multiple times to meet or exceed our customer needs. Today, the Series 35 evolved into the M2000, the workhorse of our case packer portfolio and one of our most popular solutions. In the last 12 months, we've refreshed this tried and true solution to streamline manufacturing, yet maintain the quality of standards Brenton is known for. We focus on the design of the main with custom solutions to each customer application. We've also created a more user-friendly experience through the physical machine design and HMI platform. This machine has many options to cover your application for knockdown and wraparound cases, including trays. In our next segment, Brian Guzik, Brenton's Regional Sales Manager, will be reviewing the enhanced features of Brenton's M2000 case packer. Brian, take it away.
The Standard M2000 is a very versatile machine. The project parameters, rates, and types of products will dictate what type of infeed we use. Typical infeeds are lane dividers, upstackers, downstackers, pick and place units. These are all available as customized infeeds to the standard M2000 machine. This system will run up to 35 cases per minute in both the RSC and side load wraparound case. This unit is very easy to change over from one product SKU to the next. One of the key highlights to this system is that we use digital drives that are linked to the HMI so that when we change over from one SKU to the next, there will be 6 key changeover points that will be illuminated, giving you a green for good or a red for out of scope. The video you're watching is the Brenton M2000 running cartons at roughly 72 to 75 cartons a minute. Now, we chose to use a downstacker here based upon the rate, but the infeed can always vary depending upon the application itself. So this one, because of rate, we actually had a Shuttleworth infeed with a blade stop that would actually pause and do product separation between the two cartons on the infeed, allowing us that gap so that when the servo cross push would load into the case, it had ample time for the back pressure to allow the cartons to back up and then return and catch up. This machine is designed to run either wraparound cases or side load RSCs, otherwise known as knockdowns. So this is an all servo machine. So what you'll see is a servo flight chain, dual servo flight chain, servo case pick. We can manipulate, meaning how many servos we attach to the machine depending on rate of the machine. So we try and use anything over 18 cases a minute is where we will go to an all servo machine versus a modified servo machine. So meaning there will be some air cylinders on it when it's a slower speed application. So moving forward, cases are indexed, flaps are folded, compressed, and glued. So at the time you'll see there's in the actual chain itself, we apply the glue, we come to a servo compression station. Cases are compressed and sent through the machine, waiting for them to exit. As a standard, it comes with the open flap detection. Adding a reject or a case upend is optional. As standard, the M2000 case packer comes with a panel view plus 1000 mounted directly into the door of the system. We also have the ability to upgrade to larger HMIs and also put those on swing arm pendants as well. As standard, the control panels are mounted overhead in order to make space and also ship the machine as one complete unit. We do have the ability to split panels and do remote panel access if the customer desires. What you're watching in this video is the HMI screens for a standard M2000 case packer. First one shown is the home screen. This is where operators are going to probably spend most of their time. So as a key highlight, what you see, it shows the active recipe, 8-pack is shown. Active alarms, you can see the first one shows an HMI e-stop has been pressed and this downstream signal has been bypassed. And this is also noted on the toggle buttons on the HMI screen itself. The operators will also have access to the alarms on the machine and the history of those alarms. So by clicking on the alarms button, they can scroll down and see what has been happening throughout the day on that machine. The next button that the operators have access to is the recipe page. So by clicking on the recipes, you'll see all the items that are saved in the HMI and gives the ability to change from one product to the next by doing so. Taking it to the next step, when the operator hits the changeover button, he will then see all the settings for each product position indicator and what they should be for each product SKU. One of the things that makes the M2000 so easy to change over and repeatable is that there are 6 key adjustments that have digital indicators that are linked to the HMI. So when the operator changes from one SKU to the next, those 6 adjustments will be color coded. So if they're in the proper adjustment, they'll be green. If any of those adjustments need to be changed, they'll be red until they're adjusted into the proper position, making them green. It makes the process simple, easy, and very repeatable. The M2000 also has a lighting package that makes it easy and simple for operators to identify machine conditions. Here's an example. When in a faulted state, the machine will illuminate red. Once a fault is cleared and all doors are shut and e-stops removed, the operator will restart control power. During the 3-second startup, the machine main will illuminate blue and transition to white once power is regained. The machine will illuminate green when starting from a non-faulted state. Once started and in full cycle, the lights will turn off. If a guard door is opened or an e-stop has been pressed, the machine will illuminate and remain white for easy viewing within the machine.
Thank you for taking us through our current M2000, Brian.